Hell
ads.
no, dude. Hell no. That's fiction, man. There's some, it's about laws of physics. At the end of the day, there's mathematics. If you're selling pencils, don't run Facebook ads, man. Like, what do you, like, don't run. At the end of the day, algorithm, like, you have to look at the laws of physics. Most e-com brands shouldn't be running ads.
Yeah.
Most e-com brands, like, what are you talking about? Like, you're selling paper clips, dude. You think your cups will be profitable?
Yeah.
Fun fact, most e-com brands, like, e-com is a very low margin, high cost business. Most people who do e-com should not be doing e-com. Like, if somebody's talking to me about their e-commerce business, I could just feel if they're doing it wrong. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, dude, you should not be here. Like, e-com is so much harder than you think. But e-com, the cool thing about e-com is, like, you can make fast money, and that's very seductive. And then people look at the fast money and they're like, okay, but, like, the money doesn't last too long a lot of the times. So it's like e-com is like a roller coaster a lot of the times. So it's like, if somebody comes to me, should I start an e-com business? I'm like, no, dude. It's so much harder and more stressful than you think. I'd say 99% of Shopify brands fail. I could easily guess that. I'd be floored if not. Because after you make your revenue, you pay your inventory, you pay your taxes, you pay this, that, and the other. Like, it's a very low margin, tough business. That's why there are so many e-com guys who sell info.
Yeah, that's why I think, like, I realized also with e-com is because, like, if people do not recommend your product to other people, like, your CAC is just like skyrockets, and then you have, like, no, kind of
here's the secret
thing.
to e-com. So e-com, if you're selling low ticket, you have to do organic, but you have to make sure the organic is cheap enough because organic is expensive. So if you're low ticket, low subscription, so you have to be really good at organic, really good. Here's the problem with organic. You got to be super patient. And organic can cost a lot of money, dude. The only way if you're running ads for e-com, you either need something high ticket, high margin, or very long subscription, or you have to optimize for that. But most people who do e-com, they're not. Definitely not successful, dude.
So do you think the creative is king in the Facebook meta ad space?
The second most important thing is creative. The number one most important thing is laws of physics, laws of math, accounting. I don't care how good your creative is if it's not in the bounds of mathematic success. If you're selling a pencil, there is no creative good enough. People are so silly. They're like, yeah, bro, creative is king, bro.